I wanted to share a couple of our updates from the last month and a half since the last time that we did an update. But just to recap, there are actually a ton of things behind the scenes that we've been working on. A big focus of ours has been trying to improve the experience for new users to help grow the platform and just make it a lot easier for everybody coming in to build the perfect scheduler. As our mission is really to build the most flexible platform out there, we want to enable every service based business to be able to operate and manage their whole business, hopefully a lot easier by using everything from appointment scheduling, forms, signatures, and all the handful of features that you have the building blocks to really build the perfect platform to run your business. Those are a lot of different pieces. And as part of that, we've been making a big investment into improving our assistant that is an expert to help you get set up. I won't be touching on that today, but just know that there is a lot behind the scenes that we're not going to cover today. Two features that I did want to call out that show off very nicely in video too are around the marketing automations and then also gift certificates. So first, we're in the marketing automation section. Both of these can be enabled under features and integrations. Marketing automations really expands the scope now of what Breely can do by allowing you to do automations, not just on forms and gift certificates and a few more of those transactional type of things, but now based off of the behavior of your clients and the behavior of things happening on anywhere inside of Breely's platform, you can trigger automations. For example, let's say you wanted to make it so that as soon as somebody books their first appointment, no matter which form it's booked on or who it's booked with, you want to make sure that they can get a coupon for 10% off to encourage them to come back again. We can set that up through here. Before we go through setting that up, just a couple of other fun examples from common ones that we found as we were talking to people were celebrating things like the 1 year anniversary from the first time that somebody first booked their appointment, celebrating those milestones of certain sessions, reminding them to rebook if it has been a while, or things that are more date-based, like sending when it's January, send them a Happy New Year message. You can use some of this to enable just bulk emailing too, and this falls more under the marketing automation section. Let's create a new automation that will, whenever somebody schedules their first appointment, so they have total number of appointments scheduled is one, so greater than zero. We will send an email about congratulations on your first session. Here's a coupon for you for 10% off. New client 10. And then that will send them this email whenever they reach their first appointment, whenever it's greater than zero. And we can see the clients in our list who have matched that too. This will be an ongoing thing. We'll be continually checking as soon as somebody matches these conditions, we will trigger that and send that along. And there's a lot more that you can do through here. Besides those examples, you can get really creative and use any of these types of things. So if you had somebody flagged and you had a custom field where somebody is a VIP, you could set it so that as soon as you mark a client with a custom field and tag them like, yes, they're a VIP, then all of a sudden they get this drip series of emails and you could do multiple automations around that. So incredibly powerful for marketing. And then we have some people that are using it for internal management as well. So say when a class is coming up, if it's 3 days before the class and there are 0 attendees, send a Slack message to the team letting them know, hey, we have a class that isn't very booked up. Maybe you want to cancel it just so that you don't have somebody showing up or blocking out their schedule and they can get a free day. And there's a lot more that you can do around that one as well. Next, what I wanted to touch on are gift certificates. In particular, 2 enhancements that we've made to gift certificates around adding descriptions so you can better categorize the amounts that are in gift certificates. So we've had the gift certificates feature for a while, and it allowed you to have fixed amounts that people could choose or a custom one. And what we found is sometimes there were some really strange amounts that people would put in there, and they corresponded to a specific service or package and common things that people wanted. So now you can label that to make it a lot more clear and tie it to specific events or packages. And I'll show you how to set that up in a second. And the other one too is we've had background images for gift certificates, but now you can upload your own image and really brand it to yourself. So within the gift certificates form, which you have after you enable the gift certificates feature, you can go in here click on the gift certificates question to see all of the settings for it. And now where it has all of the gift certificate values, we can say we have a manicure and a pedicure. We'll enable those and you can see those pop up over here where now you know when you get a $50 gift certificate, it can be redeemed for a manicure. We can also, maybe we'll remove a couple of these options and we'll just add one more that is $105 for mani plus pedi. So you can get a manicure and pedicure for $105. This makes it a lot easier for people coming in, buying a gift, especially for the holiday season coming up, to know exactly what they can buy it for. The next one too is now as a business, you can upload your background images and choose different images that clients can see in the form. So we've uploaded an image we found online. Because we uploaded an image, now it'll take over and replace a lot of those default ones. And since we only have one, it'll default to that. So you can have your own branding in there. Or if you just wanted a couple of different options for clients, you can do that too. And you can see that the options will show up down here for somebody to choose. Both of these things we think should be very useful for you with the coming holiday season to hopefully sell more gift certificates, make it easier, more on brand for you when you're selling them to clients. And then also for the marketing automations that you can put on autopilot a lot of those things to reward people for showing up and encourage them to book another appointment, try to bring them back in if it's been a while, and improve the operations for how you run your business. With all of these, we are constantly expanding to tons of things behind the platform to make it more reliable, to make it easier to use. And we'll be continuing to add more in the future too around all of those building blocks in order to better run and operate your business. I hope that this is helpful to you. Please feel free to reach out to support@breely.com if you have any questions or feedback. And we appreciate you listening to this and supporting Breely. Thank you.